How's it going, my electrical riders? So today I have a bunch of pads to show you here that I use for different boards that I ride. I have a lot to go through here, so we'll just kind of get right into it. We'll start with these retro spec pads I got. The knee pads are probably what I like the least. I can tolerate them now, but first you can feel one of these kind of dig into your shins a little bit, and it could just be how my legs are. But otherwise, I do like the hard shell on the top, and it has definitely helped me out here and there. As you can see, there's been some dents in here. So I mainly use this for my one wheel just because of doing some rocky terrains and stuff. These are really good pads to have. And then we have their elbow pads here. I like them. I have no issues with them. They fit on nice. And I do like with these straps, they actually fully wrap around, so they're on there pretty snug. And then these are their wrist guards. I think they're fine. I don't wear these a whole lot because I prefer to use regular padded gloves. But some people do land on their wrist pretty good. I mean, I have once, and that made me wear these for a little bit. But I'm more of a shoulder first kind of guy when I drop, so if you are kind of a hands first, this is a very useful thing to use. And what's nice is when I ordered this, it's all in one package, so you get everything all at once instead of trying to buy stuff separately. After that, we'll go with the body procs here. These are the knee pads. They're fine. I don't have an issue with them. The only thing that sucks is if you do take a bad tumble after you hit, these do tend to slide. So if you are going to be going at some high speeds, or like I said before with the rocky terrain, because these are good pads, but you kind of want a hard shell if you're going to be dealing with a pretty hard surface. But something of theirs I do really like is their elbow pads. I do actually like these a little bit better than these because they're easier to put on, and I have no issues of these sliding around or anything. And not only does it protect your elbow, it does have a little bit extra in case you land above or below your actual elbow. Then this I mainly use for when I'm riding my street board, the Meepo Hurricane. You can see the brand there. These are very good. With the legs, this kind of helps for you if you end up hitting onto the concrete for road rash purposes. And then it's got a pad inside here, if you could see. So it's, you know, can literally save your ass. And helps you out in case you're taking a really bad tumble. I do like these a lot. Alright, now we'll go on to some other gloves. These are probably the ones I like the least. I mean, they're still fine and they get the job done. They just, I think it's my thumb. It doesn't fit quite right. And they're already kind of starting to wear off when I have them in the wash a few times. And I feel like it could have a little bit more padding on here. Then I have these, the Kemimotos. These I don't have an issue with. I haven't gotten to use them like a crazy amount just because I haven't ridden my Baja board much. That's what they're for. That's why I have the little cutout here. But the padding here is kind of nice. There is definitely some cushion in there to help with some recoil. And you do have a light padded palm. And you know, you got your fingertips and everything here, and a nice hard shell. But the ones I really like, which I think I'm going to start buying more of for everything else, it's called Mad Bike. Has a very good hard shell here, and you also have hard shell for your knuckles as well, which is awesome. And then doesn't have much of a palm pad, but you have a hard plate there for your area here, and to me that's like the most important part, so that's a very good add there. And then you do have these little tabs here that helps you put the gloves on, so you can have them very nice and snug. So yeah, I definitely plan on getting more of these. As you can see, I have a little bit of a rub off here, if you haven't noticed. Because when you're laying your hands, I feel like this is the first area of contact that's kind of hidden if you're going to end up doing something like this. And then last but not least, this is for when I ride my one wheel. I might not be able to get everything on here for it. Can't really pronounce that, but that is the brand of the shirt. And because I like to be a little bit light when I'm riding my one wheel instead of wearing some heavy jackets, this really comes in clutch because you have a nice chest pad here. It gives you some shoulders to protect on, and these are some pretty nice pads. It's nothing intense or serious, but it's enough if you take a spill, it's gonna help you out, you know. And it even gives you a little bit of extra elbow padding with your elbow pads. And then my favorite part about it is it gives you a back pad here, which is really nice for when you ain't wearing a book bag, and if you take a good spill, your back isn't going to be in a critical condition. And then these are just for your like rib cage and sides, which I did have a spill once with my one wheel that kind of bruised my ribs, so now I'm kind of worried about that. So this shirt really came in handy for anything else. Haven't really taken a tough spill since then, so I can't really say if it made an impact or not, but it's a nice piece of extra security, and it doesn't break your wallet either. But alright, that is everything. If I went with the perfect setup as far as knee, elbows, and gloves, I would probably go with these knee pads, even though I don't think they're the most comfortable. I think they're the most protective. Do the Body Prox elbow pads, and then the Mad Bike gloves. But if you're worried about wrist guards, the retro specs are fine. I've also seen that the Float Life from One Wheel has some wrist guards gloves as well. I heard nothing but good things about them, so it is something worth checking out. But I hope you all liked the video today. If you have any questions about any of the gear that I wear, let me know. I will respond. And you all have a good day. Take care.